As you may well know, there has been lots of deliberations, lots of questions, lots of back and forth as to what Paul the Apostle meant by a thorn on the flesh, a messenger of Satan to buffet him. Meanwhile, as far as scripture is concerned, the contextual meaning and answer as to what he meant was revealed in the same chapter in God's own response to him. To get what he meant, we will have to look beyond Paul's statement and consider God's own response. I personally believe that Paul's statement was perhaps classically a case of preachers using heavy words, as many do today, to make their preaching sound heavy, extra detailed, loaded. Now, here's Paul's response. He said, "A thorn in the flesh was given to me, a messenger of Satan to buffet me." Now, here's God's response. "My grace is sufficient for you. My strength is made perfect in weakness." Take that again. My strength is made perfect in weakness. So, what Paul was heavily calling a thorn on the flesh, a messenger of Satan, God broke it down and simply called it a weakness. And guess what? Every one of us has a weakness. You can choose to call your weakness a thorn on the flesh, a messenger of Satan. But here's what God calls it: a weakness. Everyone has a weakness. But as far as God is concerned, it's not totally a disadvantage. It's an opportunity to experience the solid expression of God's strength. So be mindful and very cautious when people, preachers, believers, when they use heavy words to describe their situations. It may be in normal, common terms that you already know and may have even passed through. In conclusion, here are a few thoughts worthy of note. The first is Paul's weakness was sustained, permitted by God due to a tendency he had that leaned towards pride. So be careful if perchance you have a tendency in you that points to the possibility of flesh finding expression. You just might be setting yourself up for a deliberate and calculated weakness permitted by God to keep you in shape. Secondly, if there is a disturbing weakness in your life, rather than see it as a problem totally, also see it as a rare opportunity for you to experience the power of God's might. Thirdly, if there's something you really prayed about and there seems to be no answer, try to pay attention and listen to what else God may be saying to you.